Hello Lefty Wannabes and welcome to my channel, Right Left Hand. It is day 337. Let's get started. We're in week 49, so we will continue writing the date, the day, the sentence, both upper and lowercase 2 times, the quote, both upper and lowercase 2 times, increasing numbers and symbols. And the sentence is, 5 hexing wizard bots jump quickly. Again, we're writing that because it's a pangram containing all the letters of the alphabet, and we want to practice those letters in a variety of ways. And the quote is, "Wit is educated insolence," by Aristotle. Let's go ahead and get started. As per usual, we're going to write the day over in the left-hand margin. Day 337. It is December 3rd, 2017. And it is Sunday. So if you couldn't tell already, we're just continuing from the last 3 weeks of the lesson plan. I thought they were pretty good, and we'll just stick with that for the next 4 weeks. Technically, it's only 3 weeks and 1 day, but 4 weeks in total. So we'll go ahead and get started with our first sentence. 5 hexing. I just want to make sure that I write this correctly because I'm not used to it at all. So, 5 hexing wizard bots jump quickly. Wizard bots jump quickly. Alright. And now we'll go ahead and write this in all caps. And repeat the process. So this video is coming out a little bit later than I had anticipated, but sometimes it happens. Just gotta deal with it. So I'll try to get the rest of these videos out on time. It can just be a little bit difficult, especially when I'm busy. And I'm sure a lot of you are also busy as well. So maybe it's better that these come out later every now and then just so that you can see them first. Or, you don't have to wait too long until they come out. But for the other people who aren't as busy, I guess it could be a little bit of a nuisance if these aren't out when they have been, like in the early afternoon or something, instead of at night. So I apologize, but it happens. Alright, finishing up this lowercase, and we'll go ahead and move on to the final sentence in caps, all caps. Again, this quote is going to be pretty short, so I guess you can look forward to that, even though this video is later. Probably won't be staying up too late having to watch it because it's going to be shorter. And it's coming along pretty nicely, actually. This is a bit of a weird sentence, but I don't think that's impacted my ability to write it too much. So that's good. All right, we'll go ahead and move on to the quote, "Wit is educated insolence," by Aristotle. I thought this was pretty good. For those of you who are witty, like to make jokes and quick comebacks, I'm sure you could appreciate this. Maybe you have some stake in the game. I mean, it is pretty good, so it's just fun to see. Wit is educated insolence, and that's Aristotle. In fact, I'm probably gonna share this quote with some people, because I think some of my friends would agree with this, and they think it's fitting either for me or for them. So, yeah, just a lot of these quotes that we've been choosing have been kind of uplifting, how to help yourself in order to help others, being a better person, growing in virtues, and now we have this good one, that wit is educated insolence. It's like, you're annoying, but you're smart, so I guess you're witty. Or, something along that line. I wonder what prompted Aristotle to say this or write it, or I think somebody else wrote all his words, so it was probably, I can't remember if Socrates was his student, or if it was the other way around, or if it was Plato. I usually get mixed up with all those guys, because one of them was the teacher of the other, something like that, so sometimes it just gets a little bit mixed up in my mind. I wonder if it was one of those guys who, smarted off to him or something, and then Aristotle's like, you know what? Wit is educated insolence. So shows you what I think about you. All right, and we'll write this last quote in all caps. I've got to say, this is probably the best I've written one of these quotes. I think it's because I'm taking a little bit more time, going a little slowly in it, so because it is shorter, and I can spend a little bit more time making it clean. I think it's paying off, so that's kind of cool. Yep. So we'll keep on writing this, making sure that it's all good, because now we're moving on to the numbers. We left off on 2,320 last time, so we'll go 2,321 all the way up to 2,340. And it's just cool to see how many numbers we're kind of just plowing through now, all the way up to 2,320s. So, because we'll continue this little lesson plan to the end of the year, that's, like I was saying, 3 more weeks, which that's also just hard to believe that there's only 3 more weeks left. So I guess because of the day Christmas is on, it's on a Monday, so it's right after, it's like the last week of December, and then it's, just hard to believe, hard to think about. Oh, I better write a little bit smaller if I want to fit these all on here. But yeah, it's just hard to believe that, the end of the year is upon us. So hopefully you've done all the things you wanted to do. It looks like I'll have to go over a little bit, unfortunately, so I should write this next line a little bit smaller. But yeah, end of the year is coming up, so hopefully you've kept true to some of your New Year's resolutions. So far I have, and I hope that I will, with only 3 weeks left. Just keep at it with you guys, kind of encouraging me. It makes it a little bit easier, so that's always helpful when I have people that I have to be accountable to. So thanks for being there by proxy, I guess. And alright, finishing up this numbers. Unfortunately went over a little bit, but that's okay. Should still be able to fit this all in one shot when I take the picture. And we'll finish up with the symbols. And again, like I normally say, should know it by now, because we've been doing it for a very long time. But I think it's good because, in the event that you do need these, because everybody's probably going to need them eventually, you'll have them down pat. along with all the different numbers and letters and stuff like that. So just keep on keeping on. Keep on writing all this stuff every day with me, and I'll finish out the year strong, and it'll all be good. Alright, and there you have it, day 337. Thanks for watching. Come back tomorrow and every day to practice with me. Alrighty, goodbye.